So we've got Sketch Coleman with us in his twin turbo XY.
XY.
Five minutes later.
So in Australia, that's what we call a little shed skid.
Pretty big thing to have Sketch out here, so that's quite exciting. So Sketch, how often have you done true no prep? Other than on the highway?
Legally, not very often.
Okay, so this is a new thing for you, so let's see how you go.
And I'm just back on the radials too, so we're on a real soft tune.
Yep.
And we'll just use some testing actually.
Okay, well let's line you up and see how you go.
Awesome, let's do it.
That was an impressive run from Sketch there, not too bad at all.
So that was awesome. He didn't spin much. He really set up for No Prep Kings, isn't he?
He did. I mean, just being on Street Outlaws, one would heavily assume he's ready for it. So it's exciting to see.
I can't wait to see a few more.
Yeah.
And he'll be out here in June too.
He will. Sketch is coming out in June.
Nice.
Hey guys, I'm Sketch Coleman. I'm actually standing under the XY at the moment, the work wagon. We are changing a couple of turbo cores. We've just decided to do a little bit of maintenance before Corralbin, but I figured I'd give you guys a look around. It's pretty rare to be under here and be able to see what's going on, but it's a 427 dark block, so small block forward, Windsor bottom end, Cleveland heads, but we built it for street, so it's still only got the Cleveland 2Vs rather than the 3Vs, the CHI 3Vs. So a high torque built motor. Steve at High Torque put this one together and the boys look after it. And then back here we've got a T400 built by Allfast over in WA. Gonzo's a legend there. Once again, probably pushing up to the limits of what I told him I was going to do with this box, but there's only one way to find out what it will do. The interesting stuff is back here. So we've got our charge pipes that cross over here. The two exhausts, one feeds each turbo. We've got some GD 3584s, I think these are at the moment, but I've got some GD42 1400s, also 1450s, and some GD42 1200s. So it just depends on what we're going to do. But with the 1200s, we need nitrous to light them off. These ones here are really quite nice at lighting off without too much effort. I can come up on the two-step pretty quickly, which is going to be perfect for Coralban. So we've got twins here in front of the diff on either side. This one here's still got the housing off, but basically we've got a custom oiling system here, a couple of scavenge pumps up behind you. We take the oil pressure from the motor, split it into a Y-piece, run into the top of each turbo, comes down, and instead of a turbo sump, I've actually made a little sump out of these AN10 fittings, which is something I hadn't seen done before. So it seems to be working so far, even though it's I'm changing cores at the moment, but that's for a different reason. The rear end is Gazzard's monoleaf, split monoleaf, Gazzard shocks, Caltrac bars, and then a shortened 9-inch with 3.5 gears at the moment and 35 spline axles, a 1.5-inch anti-roll bar, stainless exhaust from the turbo's back, so it's still street legal. I mean, these are kind of mufflers, aren't they? And then back here, we've just got a couple of little pumps, surge tank, pickup pumps, and all the usual stuff back here. So if you swing around here, you can see we're still on leaf springs, getting these to work. And yeah, Gazzard's been doing a good job. But yeah, the split mono leafs and the double adjustable shocks have been pretty good at getting ready to run somewhere like Coralban. So there's a lot of electronics up there, we've got dual batteries and a couple of other things going on just to make sure that we can actually run on the street. So the turbos are cooled separately. They are cooled by a separate water tank in here. And then there's an ice box back here with a water to air intercooler up the front. What have we got else that's interesting? Just a lot of plumbing basically. The two exhausts go up, our charge pipes come down and they cross over at the front. Then they pass up through the guard here and then through the water to air intercooler and into the manifold. There's a bit of water meth here, just in case it gets hot. We can give it a bit of the old and cool it down. Wheelwood brakes to try and stop. It's getting to the point where they're struggling. So it's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited to head down to Coralban in June. And yeah, I'm keen to give this thing a run. I'll run anyone except Aaron. Yeah, sick. So I'm super excited to get down there in June. And yeah, if you want to race, let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll have a bit of a grudge race, but preferably a long roof. I'd like to see a couple of wagons get down the airstrip pretty quick. But this is it. There's nothing to hide, and I'm really keen to get down there. It'll be awesome.
Got for me?
887.
Woohoo! Thanks very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yay! Thanks everyone.
Righto, we're sitting here with Sketch. Sketch is coming out for a bit of testing today.
Yeah, thanks for letting me use the place, man.
Oh, not a drama, mate.
That's all right. We'll get you in for a few more runs after.
Yeah,
another couple.
it might be time to wind it up a little bit.
Yeah. So how was No Prep Kings?
Pretty good, man. Real good. Like the prep was so different to here because it went like grippy. The shake zone was real grippy, and then it dropped off to nothing, and that's what you probably saw with everyone getting a bit squirrely.
Yeah.
I had little 23s on the front, so I was wrestling
Fishing
around a little bit, but that was good, real good.
Nice.
So I heard you had a lot of cameras on you.
Yeah, well, I mean, at one point, because we did a couple of days filming beforehand, so
Yeah.
at one point we had like 7 or 8 cameras filming for about 8 hours, and yeah, we were just thinking how much footage they're going to have to go through, same as you guys. So
Yeah.
it's people don't really understand how massive just logistics
There's
of doing something.
a lot
like that
involved,
is.
wasn't there?
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
involved in that.
Paulie does a lot of work for us. It's
Yeah.
nearly a full-time
Yeah,
job.
he'd
Doesn't
get it.
sleep.
He'd get it.
Doesn't sleep.
And then people watch a 20-minute video and go, "Hey, they're out 20 minutes."
Yeah,
not
exactly
a
right.
week or a month or something.
Yeah.
But,
So, what are you actually running here, mate?
Oh, I mean, on with Farm Truck and Asian, we're trying to convince them that the TT was a typo. It meant to be GT, and the accident said it was twin turbo. But yeah, it's a high torque built 427 Dart. They built me a 408, but I blew that up, so we went to a 427 now. We changed from the Holly to a Haltech, which really made a big difference. That gave us heaps more control over everything.
Yeah.
And then we had single turbo. I had a single GT42 1450 up the back from Pulsar, and that was pretty sick, but we were topping out about 900 horsepower because we were running into heaps of back pressure issues because we had 6 meters of exhaust, and one little outlet. So then we went to a twin. We went to 2 GT42 1200s, but we couldn't light them off without going on the bottle. And I want to keep this proper street.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Yeah.
We went to a smaller GT 3585 now, or 3584, and we got 2 of them, and now it does all right. Yeah. So eventually I'd like to be pushing sort of 1500. Today, I mean, that was probably 2 pound. I'm just trying to get it to stick down. So
Okay.
At the moment with no prep, as you know, it's just about getting the power down rather than just trying to send. I mean, this guy's got all the power in the world, but you got to get it down too.
You got to get it down, that's right, mate. Even out here myself, man, it's been massive testing. It is.
Well, that was a first gear launch at 3,000 RPM and 2 pound.
Yep.
Normally at the track I'll do 4,100 and 6 pound, 7 pound. So, and that, I mean, I didn't see it from the outside, but
You looked pretty good.
it was riding it a little bit. So if that was a slick, that would have gone. That would have really gone.
Yeah. You were nice and straight though. You kept
But that was the
straight all
main
way
thing.
down.
Yeah, it was straight.
Yeah, that's right.
So is there anything you're going to do before the June event? Because I see you booked in for it.
Heaps. So that's why I'm here today. I mean, don't tell anyone, but I got to get the data.
awkward.
I got to get the data. So because I've never run no prep on radials, I've done no prep on slicks, but I don't like them. Don't like the feel of them. I think radials are better for such a heavy girl, 4,300 pound.
I think I agree with you there.
Once it starts swaying at the top end on slicks, it's hard to sort of feel comfortable. So I'm going to stay radials probably this setup. Although you guys have been saying try the Heroes.
Heroes are great.
Heroes. We're repping Heroes quite hard at the moment, mate.
Being
Everyone's
the
running the
invent.
Heroes, and this track particularly seems to like the Heroes quite a lot. So
The Heroes, bro. So sick, they break your diffs.
I'm on the Mickeys because of Willowbank.
Yep, I'm on Mickey's.
Because we know they work. But I mean, I saw the last episode.
The Pro HR.
Yeah,
HR.
That was on Heroes. It was hooking.
Yeah,
so.
he was hooking good, man. He was.
Yeah, well, I mean, just then, I had probably only a couple of pounds in it, and I was just sort of riding that tyre.
Okay.
But I reckon it can take a little bit more. So
When we get you out here in June, you'll have plenty to line up against, brother. There'll be plenty there.
Well, if anyone's asking, this just means NA. So I was running the NA class.
Pop the hood.
Yeah,
Let's have a look under there, right? Let's see. Show us these. Show us this naturally aspirated setup we're running here. NA all day, mate.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't see any spoolie boys there. Jeez, they're jammed up under there nicely, mate. They are.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the brake cooling.
the brake cooling system.
Brake duct.
Expansion chambers, like two stroke. Yeah, I get you.
And is this the tank for the blinker fluid?
Well, yeah, actually, that one's just coolant. The water meth's up under here.
Oh,
so.
okay, cool.
But it's just water, so I'm not running meth at all.
Okay, all right, nice today. Well, it looked like it launched hard, man. A little bit more testing and tuning. I'm sure you're going to get off a bit harder, but hey, absolute pleasure to have you out here, Sketch. We appreciate it greatly.
Thank you very much for that, bro.
We do.
Mate, dude, great setup you got going on here. It's bloody awesome. So I'm
Appreciate
keen to get as involved as we can. So
Cool.
For the June one, we're going to be out here really giving it a crack. So
Nice.
it's going
Thanks,
to be cool.
All right, we got a race.
So Slick has actually called our Sketch Coleman.
Yep.
So he said, I want to take the no prep car.
Well, it's going to have it.
So this is quite an interesting one, quite excited for it.
Yes, will be.
And when we went over and asked for him, Sketch, he just looked at me and says, definitely, why are you asking?
No.
So,
We got GoPros in them. Let's load them up. Let's get them racing.
too easy. Best of one.
1-all.
Let's go.
That's it.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell button. And don't forget, if you want to come out for Quick Street, jump on and grab your tickets because they're selling pretty quick.
They are. This year, yeah, for June.
So I think we're over halfway now. We've got a few months to go, but there's a few cars getting ready to go. We're getting phone calls constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, is there tickets left? We've got a car to build, but should be a great event, nice and cool. So look forward to see you out there.
Hi guys, Steve from AusAid. Quick Street is back, June 24th, 25th. Another great family weekend. So everyone come down, bring your cars, bring all your mates. This year we're going to have similar set out to what we've had in the last couple of years with our events. We're going to have a bar on the starting blocks. We're going to have the kids' rides. We're going to have the camping on site on the Airstrip, which will be for Friday and Saturday night this time. If you don't want to camp, you can stay in the Coleman resorts. We will also have passenger riders for 16 years and over. We will be having live music Saturday night. Driver entries is online. We will be running eliminations on Sunday with the categories 4-cylinder NA, 4-cylinder and rotary forced, 6-cylinder NA, 6-cylinder forced, 8-cylinder NA, 8-cylinder forced, and the all-wheel drive turbo class. So there's enough classes on there to get everybody's car in. It will be a great shootout for Sunday. This event is a street registered vehicles only, so strictly no slicks, no methanol fuels, only radial tyres. Tickets are going quick guys, so get on there, ausaid.org, click on the link, get on there for the driver's entries, and spectator and camping tickets are at the gate. See you on the 24th, 25th on the Airstrip. Thanks guys.